Now, going over to the culture part of the podcast, you have Elon Musk to sue Media Matters. Now, Elon has been attacked from left, right. Pretty much every company is withdrawing their ads from Twitter as they accuse him for being anti-Semitic. Well, Twitter or X, 12 or 13 people I believe actually call the platform X, with the most utterly hypocritical, ironic, and ridiculous use case being IBM pulling their advertising dollars from Twitter or X because they're concerned that Elon might be, they claim, anti-Semitic. Now, it is a dark, scary read, but if you're a bookworm like myself or a business nerd like myself, I can't recommend reading this book enough. It's called IBM and the Holocaust by Edwin Black. Now, IBM prolifically rose to fame when you had Watson create the company by combining a few companies together, with the most valuable technology at the time being the tabulation machine, which did countries' censuses. So they knew exactly the demographics of all the people in the countries. They also did the logistics, and pretty much a lot of people contribute them to being the brain behind the war machine in World War II. They also sold weapons to the United States, so they won on both sides. But it's one of those instances where they increased their efficiencies, and it is a dark, scary read. And when the book came out, coincidentally, they just happened to donate a couple $1 million to the Holocaust Museum, though they did not admit any fault. So it is fascinating to see IBM of all companies withdraw their funding from Twitter or X. And again, it's IBM and the Holocaust by Edwin Black. It's on pretty much every book retailer. I think Barnes & Noble probably has it. Amazon probably has it. And again, it's a lengthy read. It's a dark read. But again, when it comes to this situation, that was really one of the things that was the biggest curveball that I saw when I said, wait a minute, what's going on with that IBM now? But nevertheless, this is coming from Elon Musk. Now he's suing Media Matters. And Media Matters, let me pull them up on good old Wikipedia, just to give you a little summary of that organization. I mean, I could tell you it was founded by someone who's very much politically against people on the right, and they usually are known for critiquing people on the right, but let's just do a quick summary. So it was founded in 2004 by David Brock, a former conservative journalist who had become a prominent Democratic Party political operative. He said the founding of the organization was to combat conservative journalism sector they had once been a part of, although some critics say he adopted the tactics in his part for a new political side. It looks like they are a 501c3 nonprofit founded May 3rd, 2004, and to confirm a lot of conspiracy theories, they have received fundings from George Soros as well as many other high-profile, pseudo-celebrities in the Democratic Party. Let's just say the Koch brothers aren't making any donations to this organization anytime soon. And they've been known, in terms of my anecdotal experience of what I've seen on media, is they've been known for going after companies like the Daily Wire, which is a very fast conservative media company growing, headquartered out of Nashville, Tennessee. And they're very much politically lopsided, so to say. People make fun of Fox News. Well, I think many people just realize that they're just diet CNN these days, so that's my 3 cents. But it's one of those instances where people thought Fox News was slanted. Media Matters is way, way more slanted. Now, specifically, this is thanks to an article on Axios, and Elon Musk is actually suing Media Matters for defamation on Monday, earlier this week, after the left-leaning nonprofit released a report on running ads on X running next to pro-Nazi content, and that helped trigger the advertiser exodus. And this is, politically speaking and culturally speaking, a very common mechanism and tactic you've seen, and more often than not, I see it done by people who are politically on the left, where they'll come across something they don't agree with or a product they don't like, and they'll actually call all the advertisers, such as with Tucker Carlson on Fox. One of the reasons why they didn't have every sponsor on the planet, there was many instances where they would have a sponsor on the show. Well, Media Matters would go after that sponsor and say, hey, we're going to attack you if you don't withdraw your funding. We're going to release all this evidence on how Tucker's an evil, terrible person, and we're going to say in our articles, you're the one sponsoring him. So they're very effective at getting sponsors to withdraw their dollars of advertising for many people, predominantly in the middle and especially on the right. Now, the lawsuit was filed in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Texas, Fort Worth Division, and it alleged the organization's tactics were manipulative and deceptive. X alleged that Media Matters, quote, exploited the platform to have ads appear this way, which included excessive scrolling and curtailing its feed with fringe content. The overall effects on advertisers and users was to create false, misleading perception that these types of pairings were common, widespread, and alarming, unquote. What they were saying, ex-CEO Linda Yaccarino, she said, quote, if you know me, I'm committed to the truth and fairness. Here's the truth. Not a single authentic user on X saw IBM's, Comcast, or Oracle's ads next to the content in Media Matters article. Only 2 users saw Apple's ad next to the content, at least one of which was Media Matters. Data wins over manipulation or allegations. Don't be manipulated. Stand with X. Now, they also know that Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton said earlier this week that he is, quote, opening an investigation into Media Matters for potential fraudulent activity, unquote, noting Musk accusations of the organization manipulating data from X. Now, other people are claiming this is a frivolous lawsuit to bully X's critics into silence. Of course, Media Matters claims they stand behind its reports and look forward to winning in court. Let's see. Carson, who's the Media Matters president, said that his response, Musk is a bully who threatens meritless lawsuits in an attempt to silence reporting that even he is confirmed to be accurate. So it'll be interesting to see who goes on top or who actually wins at the end of the day. But there are a lot of people throwing their support behind Elon. There's a lot of speculation that is fascinating that when everyone is against him, when I say everyone, I mean the mainstream media, a lot of the critics, when everyone is against someone, I can't help but wonder, is this person doing something right? Why are they going after him all of a sudden? Why did Media Matters allegedly just exclusively follow people and then complain that they saw the ads next to that stuff? If you follow someone, you shouldn't complain you see their content because you're making a choice to follow the person. So again, it will be interesting, and this could be a very, actually it could be, I scratch that. I do believe this is a very important legal case. Because if Elon can actually, thankfully, maybe through discovery, show that they actually show how much they've manipulated data and show how Media Matters has used it as a weapon against their enemies, I'm not sure if they'll stop the practice altogether, but it may at least kneecap Media Matters, which would be a good thing for free speech. I think many people would argue, because again, they're all about decreasing the amount of free speech, not increasing it. Now, let me know in the comments, who do you think is going to win at the end of the day? Will it be Elon Musk and X or Twitter, or do you think it'll be Media Matters? It'd be interesting to see at the end of the day. It'd be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, have a happy Thanksgiving. Especially want to thank you for taking the time to tune in today. Don't forget to take the time to subscribe. We're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of November. So if you click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, any comments are greatly appreciated because I want to make the channel better and better, and your feedback is appreciated, even if it's harsh critique, because I argue that is how you grow the most. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.